How you guys doing? Mandel Pettis here. I wanted to give you guys a little rundown on the hooks that I use, why I use them, and you know, the difference between my sponsored hooks and regular competitive hooks. So we're gonna start off with my treble hooks that I use. And this is my treble hook box, Hayabusa. And the reason I like Hayabusa hooks is because they're a Japanese company. I'm really big into JDM. I love the sharpness. They're very sharp, very sticky. And for one, they have a coating on them. It's called NRB coating, all right? That it requires you to have effortless hooking power, all right? So the hook is very slippery when it comes into contact with flesh, things of that nature. It just slides right in. And the TBL 930 is probably the best hook that I have ever used for crankbaits, you know, my spy baits. You know, anytime you're using a treble hook in any situation, this is the hook you want to use. And like I said, it has NRB coating. They have an awesome size. So one of the sizes that I love to use, it's right in between a 4 and a 2. Let me see if I can find it here for you. It's number 5. Not too big of a treble. It's a perfect size. Great hooking power, but it's right in between like a large treble and a medium-sized treble. So, you know, Hayabusa gives you that number 5 hook that a lot of companies don't allow you to have, you know. So either you're going to go from 2, 4, 6, or 8. They have an in-between number size that is a number 5, which is good for rattle traps, different larger jerk baits. So number 5 is a really good size that I use all the time. You know, I use it all the time. And like I said, the hook, the fish don't even come off. They stay buttoned, they stay pegged, and the more they fight, the more they hook themselves with the other trebles that are loose. So give it a try. It's a TBL 930. You know, the best hook on the market that I have come in contact with. And you know, that's one of the reasons why, you know, I trust Hayabusa, and why I, you know, depend on them to keep me pegged with fish on the water. So one of the next boxes that I always keep on me besides the treble hook box is my basic hook box. All right. So in this box I have FPV straight shanks. I like the light wire because it's just effortless. It's, you know, with that thin wire when you're flipping, you know, it doesn't flex, and it's very dependable. Very dependable hook. Very dependable flipping hook. You know, so give it a try. It's very strong. I like to go with, like, you know, just depending on the bait that I'm using. I usually stick with like 4 to 3 because I know it's not going to create a big hole and have that hook swinging around in their mouth that much. So give it a try. The FPV straight shanks from Hayabusa. So what's the hook? Now up here in the north, we drop shot a lot. But I use the drop shot hook for many different applications. And Hayabusa has a finesse drop shot hook, which is like semi-light wire. And then they have a HD strong drop shot hook. Now, both these hooks can be used in many different situations. My go-to is a finesse drop shot hook, the light wire. Like I said, it has an NRB coating on it. The hook are automatically buttoned. I very rarely miss fish coming off with this hook. You know, it stays pegged. It digs right in there. I never had an issue with the hook breaking or anything like that. It's just an awesome hook. Now, sometimes I'll go with the HD strong hook when I'm using, you know, a bigger bait or something like that, because, you know, the HD hook is a little bit bigger than the live wire hook, bigger gap. So, you know, in those situations, I will go with the HD strong hook when I'm using a bigger drop shot bait. But Hayabusa, they make an outstanding drop shot hook, and they are my go-to in any situation. Now, they also have another drop shot hook. It's called the DSR 132. This is very light wire, finesse style hook, and I use this hook also. I use all three, depending on, you know, the size of the bait that I'm using when I'm drop shotting and things of that nature. But if you're looking for a really good drop shot hook, Hayabusa DSR 132 or the Hayabusa finesse drop shot HD or fine wire, you can't go wrong with either. So give them a try. Tackle Warehouse has them. Who else has them? A lot of online tackle shops have them. So, you know, when you're choosing your next drop shot hook, try Hayabusa. You'll stay pegged, and you can't go wrong. It's extremely sharp, and all the hooks have the NRB coating on them. That's another advantage right there that you'll have over the competition. Now we're going to get into one of my favorite hooks. There's a bunch of them, but one of my favorite hooks is the what is it, 929. It's the 929. See, look, I'm out of them. I use them so much. Here we go. The Worm WRM 929 trailer hook. This trailer hook is just absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, it comes with the NRB coating on it, and it has little balls in there that keeps your trailer hook from sliding over your spinner baits and stuff like that. But I use these trailer hooks on you know, chatter baits, spinner baits, and let me tell you, this hook gets them. You know, not all the time I'm able to, you know, get that spinnerbait, you know, main hook in their mouth because they're striking so fast. But this trailer hook never misses his mark. Alright? So if you're looking for a really good trailer hook, and you should always use the trailer hook when you use the spinnerbait. That's just my my motto. The WRM 929 is the #1 trailer hook that I have come in contact with. Now, one of the hooks one of my favorites, and you probably don't hear a lot about this hook. It's made by Hayabusa. Once again, it has NRB coating on it, and I use this for, you know, when I'm using, you know, when I'm fishing Carolina rigs, or I'm just flipping regular baits, or you know, free rigging. It's a power stage. This power stage hook is my go-to when I'm using techniques of that nature. it's just a phenomenal medium gauge wire hook that gets a job done. Extremely sharp. Like I said, it has an NRB coating on it, and if you're looking for a good all-around hook, the Power Stage should be your #1 choice when choosing a hook. Now I'm going to see if I have one of my other favorites. I think I ran out of them on the Thousand Islands, but oh, here we go. I got one pack. I got one pack left. All right. Now this hook right here I use also for you know, when I'm free rigging, especially, or when you're using thin baits like plastic worms and you know, fluke style baits. If you want that hook to come out extremely fast in that plastic, you're going to use a narrow gap offset with the slim it's for slim baits. This hook is specifically for slim baits. Alright, so your worms, things of that nature. This hook comes out of the plastic extremely fast. Alright, it's very thin, very sharp. You don't even have to set the hook. As soon as they take it, they're hooked. So you basically, what you're going to do is just lift up on the rod, and they're going to be hooked with this hook. This has been one of my favorites all summer. I can't say enough about this hook. Now, so let me see if I can find this hook for you guys. Where it is? Where is it? Here we go. The WRM 957 straight shank. Alright, it's an offset hook, but it's got a straight shank. Alright, it's perfect. Perfect. So I use this when I'm using baits like the G-Crack spear on. It's perfect size. It fits right in the bait. When the fish grab the bait, they're automatically hooked. Like I said, it has an NRB coating on it. This NRB coating, people, let me tell you, makes a huge difference when it comes to hooks. It's very slippery. It's very slippery material. It's a very slippery coating. So it comes with the plastic. It goes to flesh extremely fast. So all I'm saying is, next time you're out and you're looking for that next level hook, Hayabusa is the way you want to go. Trust me, you can't go wrong. You know, that's how you keep a competitive edge over the competition. If you try to use things that others are overlooking, and Hayabusa gives me that advantage with all the style hooks they carry and things of that nature. So next time you're looking for a hook, check out Hayabusa, hayabusa.com, and get that next level hook. That's going to keep you pegged and keep those fish coming in the boat. Alright, talk to you later.